what allowed this place, once a frontier settlement far from the heart of China, to ultimately become a global hub of maritime trade, who set in motion the events that allowed such prosperity to persist for 400 years, and who is responsible for preserving and passing down that history throughout the past millennia of history. The tide under Luoyang Bridge ebbs and flows, as it has done for the past 1,000 years. The construction of this bridge set off a wave of seaport development for Quanzhou, which, in turn, led to the building of hundreds of other large stone bridges. To this day, Anping Bridge retains the title of the world's longest cross-sea stone bridge. This is a massive water-land transportation network, running along the docks in the harbor, through city and town markets, and the mountain area north of the city, reaching deep into the Central Plains territory. Many commodities production sites from the Song Yuan period have been discovered along the ancient roadways. These mining pits and stacks of iron slag suggest that this was a site for large-scale ironwork production. Moreover, there are numerous kiln sites where porcelain was fired for export. All this points to an important conclusion. A global hub of maritime trade required not only transportation infrastructure, but also sufficient commodities. In Song Yuan Quanzhou, a highly integrated territorial system combining production, transportation, and marketing had been put into effect. This thriving system led to trade relations with more than 100 countries and regions around the world. In the city, Tianhou Temple welcomed devout pilgrims every day. Outside the city, each time fishing folk went out to sea, they offered sacrifices to their sea gods. According to scholars, the sea god temples used to be places for maritime merchants to gather, as revering the sea gods was a way for the people to regulate industry. The words Gentleman of Trust, engraved on the Zhengwu Emperor's pedestal, and the wind prayer inscriptions on Baozhu Mountain provide evidence of the state's endeavors to advance maritime trade. However, what truly marked the rise of Quanzhou as the emperor's premier port for overseas trade was this Maritime Trade Office. Not only did this state administrative agency for maritime trade generate wealth, it also helped the nation, whose civilization was founded in agriculture, to expand its mastery of commercial principles. Through this open portal, participants in maritime trade across Eurasia shared the fruits of commercial and cultural exchange. Traces of the cosmopolitan multicultural communities from that golden era can be found throughout the city. Quanzhou is home to the world's largest, most diverse concentration of places of worship. The city and the outskirts were dotted with communities of people from different countries and regions, including imperial clansmen and foreign merchants, forming a social fabric defined by commercialism and the fusion and coexistence of diverse cultures. as the monthly ceremonial veneration of the Buddha is staged in Kaiyuan Temple. The bazaar outside the temple opens for street vendors. The ancient docks leave behind memories of days past. The stone pagodas along the shoreline still serve as navigation markers guiding mariners home. Back then, long-distance global maritime trade made transnational cross-cultural prosperity a reality. Today, the fascinating city of Quanzhou remains committed to advancing global maritime civilization through inclusivity and accessibility. The exchange and mutual learning between diverse civilizations that began along the ancient Silk Road continue in the new era.